Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to pull back the curtain a little and talk about something we all have, but rarely show the full, unedited version of: family. My family. On the surface, we probably look like any other family. You see the smiling holiday photos, the birthday posts, the occasional group shot where everyone looks relatively normal. But behind those picture-perfect moments is a beautiful, swirling vortex of chaos, untold stories, and quirks that you just can't make up. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's start with my dad. My dad is a man of simple pleasures and complex hobbies. His greatest passion in life, besides telling the same three jokes at every family gathering, is what he calls innovative home improvement. This doesn't mean fixing a leaky faucet or painting a room. Oh no, this means building a Rube Goldberg machine to water a single plant, or attempting to install a smart home system he bought online that now only speaks in a language none of us understand. Our house is a living museum of his half-finished projects. There's the self-weeding garden bed that accidentally launched a cabbage into our neighbor's yard, and the automatic pet feeder that, for one terrifying week, dispensed an entire bag of kibble every hour. We call it the Kibbleocalypse. Living with him is like living in a sitcom where the main character is a well-intentioned but hopelessly chaotic inventor. Then there's my mom. My mom is the glue that holds our chaotic universe together, but she's also the source of some of its most delightful randomness. She has a superpower, the ability to start a story about what she had for lunch and end it with a detailed account of a documentary she saw about migrating geese in 1998, with no clear connection between the two. Conversations with my mom are a wild ride. You'll ask her where the salt is, and you'll get a 5-minute monologue about her cousin's new car, the rising price of avocados, and a reminder to check your tire pressure. It's like her brain is a web browser with 100 tabs open at all times, and she's just reading them out loud. She also has a habit of organizing things by hiding them in places that make no logical sense. Looking for the TV remote? Try the vegetable crisper in the fridge. Car keys? They might be in a shoebox under the sink. She calls it deep storage. We call it a never-ending scavenger hunt. And of course, what's a family without siblings? I have an older brother, Tom. Growing up, Tom was my partner in crime and my biggest rival. Our childhood was a series of elaborate competitions. Who could build the tallest Lego tower? Who could hold their breath the longest? Who could eat the spiciest chili without crying? Spoiler alert, it was never me. One of my favorite untold stories involves our secret agent phase. We were about 8 and 10 years old, convinced our quiet suburban neighborhood was a hotbed of international espionage. Our mission? To spy on our neighbor, Mr. Henderson, a sweet retired man who mostly just gardened. We built a periscope out of a cardboard tube and a broken mirror and spent a whole summer documenting his every move in a notebook. Our findings were groundbreaking. Subject A watered petunias at 900 hours. Subject A retrieved mail at 1100 hours. Subject A took a nap in his hammock at 1400 hours. We were so proud of our intelligence gathering. We even tried to bug his house by hiding a walkie-talkie in his prize-winning rose bush. The mission was aborted when his cat, Mittens, discovered our device and decided it was a new toy. Then came my younger sister, Chloe. Being the youngest, Chloe perfected the art of getting away with everything. She was cute, she was charming, and she knew it. She had this uncanny ability to look our parents directly in the eye with a chocolate-smeared face, standing next to a mountain of empty candy wrappers, and say, "The dog did it." And for a while, they believed her. The dog got blamed for so many things. One time, Chloe decided to give herself a haircut. It was less of a haircut than more of a landscape. She cut a giant chunk right out of the front. Family dinners are the main event, the stage where all this chaos converges. It's never a quiet affair. My dad will be trying to explain his latest invention using salt and pepper shakers as props. My mom will be mid-story, somehow connecting the topic of dinner rolls to the history of the Byzantine Empire. Tom will be trying to instigate a debate about something completely random, like whether a hot dog is a sandwich, while Chloe live streams her food to her friends under the table. And I'm just there, in the middle of it all, trying to follow three different conversations at once, dodging flying peas and soaking it all in. It's loud, it's messy, and it's perfect. One of the stories we tell over and over is the great camping trip disaster. My dad, in his infinite wisdom, decided we were going to be a rugged, outdoorsy family. He bought all the gear, a tent that supposedly slept 10 people but could barely fit 3, sleeping bags rated for Arctic temperatures for a summer trip, and a compass that he swore by. We drove for hours to a remote campsite. The moment we arrived, it started to rain. Not a gentle shower, but a full-on monsoon. The easy setup tent took 2 hours and a lot of shouting to assemble, and it immediately started leaking. My mom, trying to make the best of it, attempted to cook hot dogs over a tiny sputtering fire, which resulted in a meal that was somehow both burnt on the outside and frozen on the inside. Lyanna and I were tasked with finding more firewood, but we just got lost for 20 minutes going in a circle because Dad's insanely accurate compass was apparently pointing south the whole time. The night ended with all 5 of us huddled in the car eating crushed potato chips for dinner, while the tent slowly collapsed outside. At the time, it felt like a nightmare, but now it's one of our most cherished memories. We laugh until we cry every time someone brings it up. That's the thing about family, isn't it? The stories you tell aren't the perfect, polished ones. They're the stories of the burnt dinners, the failed projects, the disastrous vacations, the terrible haircuts. They're the moments of pure, unadulterated chaos, because that's where the real bonding happens. It's in the shared laughter over a ridiculous mistake. It's in the teamwork it takes to clean up after the kibbleocalypse. It's in the knowing glance you share with your sibling when your parents are being their wonderfully weird selves. These untold stories, this everyday chaos, it's the fabric of our family. It's the proof that we've lived and laughed and messed up and forgiven each other and done it all again. It's a reminder that a perfect family isn't one that has no problems. A perfect family is one that navigates the beautiful mess of life together. And while our house may be a monument to unfinished projects, and our conversations may be a wild journey with no clear destination, it's a home filled with so much love and laughter that I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So what about you? What are the untold stories and chaotic moments that define your family? I would absolutely love to hear them, so drop a comment down below. Let's celebrate the beautiful mess that is family life. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and letting me share a little piece of my world with you. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!